So a couple of days ago, I was at a flea market. It was Sunday and I had nothing to do that day, so I thought I should go over there after seeing it while driving, if there was anything I would be interested in. I went over to the DVD section and there was a bunch of them of various different shows. Looking through it, something caught my eye. It was a blank DVD case with the words SpongeBob SquarePants Season 1 Episode 17 Rough Draft. I knew the initials meant SpongeBob SquarePants and that the episode 17 of Season 1 was Rock Bottom. But what interested me more was the words Rough Draft. Was this some sort of early unreleased prototype version of the episode? This one alone made me want to buy it immediately. I went up to the cash register and asked the guy working on how much it was. He lifted his head from his magazine and looked at the item I held in my hands. "That'll be $5, he said. I put my money on the counter and walked out of the store and back to my car. After I got home, I went upstairs to my room. I opened the case and put the DVD into my laptop. Windows Media Player opened up and the video began. It begged us by showing a white title screen with black text reading, "This is the rough draft of SpongeBob SquarePants episode Rock Bottom. All footage in this video belongs to Nickelodeon Studios. Do not in any other circumstances distribute this video." The screen explodes into the sparks into black, but then it fades again, showing the title card. After this, it begins normally with SpongeBob and Patrick waiting for the bus after a fun day at Glove World. One difference I noticed from the final version of this episode was that there was no background music or sounds, just SpongeBob's voice. They get on the bus and the usual shenanigans happen like normal, with SpongeBob trying to get his wallet and unknowingly hitting the bus with his glove balloon. I chuckled at this scene. After this, the bus takes them to Rock Bottom. It was a lot creepier than the final version, like it was a lot grimier, with all the monsters being more deformed and groaning, sounding as if they were shot with a shotgun. SpongeBob misses the bus and Patrick gets on and tries to chase and grab it but fails. The disturbing part about that was Patrick was laughing deliriously at the failed attempts. After this, SpongeBob sits down on the ground and begins weeping. All of a sudden, the monsters surround him, and he was immediately stopped weeping and looks at the horror. They begin to leap on top of him and rip apart, but devour him graphically. As Patrick's laughing could be heard, only demonic and distorted. "Shut up, Patrick! Shut the fuck up, you asshole!" Did SpongeBob just kirk? The screen then gets blurry with this happening and abruptly cuts to SpongeBob trying to get on the bus with the window attendant. He crudely tells SpongeBob to go get lost and puts the close sign up. After this, it immediately gets really dark, not like in the final, but extremely dark to the point where I can't even see SpongeBob. SpongeBob hears the raspy noises and starts to run away. He continues running until he runs into the wall and says, sitting, bleeding. The fish with the red light on its head comes, the red light being really bright. He has big bloodshot eyes and sharp teeth as well. SpongeBob lets out a blood-curdling scream, which loops over and over until the screen blurs again and cuts abruptly to black. There were no credits. It all just ends there. I was dumbfounded and shocked by what I saw. I planned to upload it to YouTube to show the other people, but I lost the DVD. One question that still lingers in my mind about the whole thing is, why would Nickelodeon make this?